been a minute since I've used this, and I'm currently getting ready to go to the gym. I also just got my nails done over the weekend, and I got my eyebrows waxed. Ooh, sorry. Brushed my teeth, so I have a little remnants. Trying to be good about that, but y'all, I have not vlogged in a while, and I thought I would do like a little bit of an intro to the video of the past. So I'm doing this kind of like out of order, but essentially I haven't been vlogging in real time, or at least posting in real time, because I've just been really busy with like work, personal stuff, and I post on YouTube as like a creative outlet, but I do have a 9-to-5 job, and sometimes that job gets really busy. So I vlogged a little bit of my year so far, mainly the first quarter, so like January to March, April-ish, and then I posted some vlogs from when I went to Utah, and prior to that, the past couple weeks, back in like April. So yeah, those videos were filmed back in April. It's July now. It's currently July. So I'm going to pass it over to past me and show you what I got up to at the beginning of this year, and then we'll come back to the present.
Oh, like that? I bought it, I know, but put it over here. 2, 3.
All right, so my voice sounds terrible because I brought in the new year sick, which is fine. But I took my project management exam today and I passed. So I find out in 48 hours exactly how I did. But oh my gosh, first accomplishment of the year, passing my PM exam. I'm so thankful to God. Truly, without God and my community, it would not have been possible. I just have really good support system and people just praying for me and cheering me on and helping me. It's been a journey last year, but now I can finally like take a break. But also I'm just needing to get better and recover. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
That was a special time. Yeah, it was definitely a special time. She's leaving me, y'all.
Yes, I am going back to San Antonio.
All right, so I went to Pilates for the first time, and it wasn't mat Pilates. And it's gonna be dark for a second, and then the light will show. Y'all, this is why I don't eat before working out, because I had a little something, and I knew I shouldn't have, but I did. And I felt during the class, I was like, ooh, I feel nauseous. I don't feel good. And then once the class was over, I thought I was gonna throw up. And if you know me, you know that I absolutely hate throwing up. It's the worst. Like, I hate it. But it was at a point where I was like, I know I will feel better if I just throw up. I didn't, but fortunately it is cold out, and when I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I get really hot. My temperature just rises, and so to kind of prevent me from doing that, sorry, my nose. Ooh.
gonna have a whole bowl of cereal, I guess. I just needed to be cold. So I just took off my jacket and that helped me feel better. And I ended up getting like chicken tenders from Whole Foods because I needed some sort of protein for dinner. And now I'm just like, that's not enough food. And so I'm just having a bowl of cereal. But in case I ever get questions in the future of like, you should eat before working out. I know this about myself. I get extremely nauseous. I get really sick. It is just imperative that I don't eat before, which is why when I wake up in the morning, I just go straight to the gym because I'm fasted and I know I'm not going to puke. I know I'm not going to feel unwell. I'm going to feel fine. And then after I work out, I can eat and feel normal. But I signed up for ClassPass in January because my friend had a link on her Instagram, and so I signed up and you get like a bunch of free credits. I think the only caveat is that even though you have a trial period, you can't go to the class you went to before. Because I went to the Pilates class tonight and I was like, I want to go again, but I would have to upgrade and pay for it. And so I was like, I don't want to like do it yet. I want to continue on the trial first and see if this is something that I want to do. Because I already have a gym membership, but if I add this, it's just like an added cost and I'm unsure if I want to do that. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Because I'm going on a reading date with a few of my friends. We're going to be at a coffee shop, so I'll see you guys there.
Like, is it rhythmic? I'm just kidding.
We knew it was us.
Y'all, I started ClassPass this month, and it's been great. I went to a Pilates class today. That was just the best one. This is my second one doing reformer Pilates, not just like mat Pilates. And I really liked the studio. So we'll see. With the trial pass, which is what I have of ClassPass, you are not able to repeat the places that you've gone to unless you upgrade. So I'm just gonna like continue sprouting for the next 30 days or however much long that I have. But y'all, I am on the last, sorry, there's like a lot of people at the house. I'm on the last episode of Great British Bake Off, the season 12, I think. And oh my gosh, I just know I'm gonna cry. It's so good. Great British Bake Off, if you're not already watching it, it is the most non-competitive, competitive TV show you will ever watch, and it's the most wholesome one. And during the Christmas, going into the new year, I've been watching it a lot. I've also watched it a lot to like help me study for the PMP. And now that I'm officially done with it, I can like finally watch the last episode, even though it's the only show that I've allowed myself to watch while I've been studying. I just like had it on in the background while I studied and would, watch it every now and then, but it's just so good. But y'all, I'm about to be on the last episode that's available, and I think I'm gonna cry. I also started watching Queer Eye, the recent season, yesterday. Cried. And I'm just like, wow, therapy is really working for you, girl. I feel like it would be weird to not acknowledge everything that's happening. But currently, it is January 16th. California, specifically LA, is on fire. We're going to experience a change of power on Monday in the United States. And then also like a ceasefire is happening in the Middle East. There's still wars going on in Africa. Human and sex trafficking happens. Slavery is happening. Corruption. Like there's just so much. And it's just a lot. It's a lot to constantly be surrounded by this turmoil. So I just wanted to acknowledge it. If you can, make sure that you educate yourself on the things that are happening in the world. And if you're able to donate
to help people recover from losing their homes and schools and places of worship in California. There are so many places that you can donate to. I'm not sure when this video will be up, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of organizations that you can get in touch with. And then, yeah, just my heart is out to the people overseas, in the Middle East, in Africa, in Europe. Still have a war going on for Ukraine, and it's just a lot. And I wanted to acknowledge it, that like a lot of darkness is happening, but in the midst of that, a lot of change is happening, whether it's for a lot of change is happening. And what that change can bring, I am not aware of at this point in time. But we're just in the middle of a lot of change. And so I pray that y'all just take time to rest when you can and do what you can to help in the ways that you are able and willing. So I don't have much to offer in that because everyone's life and impact is slightly different, but do what you can and just try to be the good in the world that you desire to see. Be the change that you want to see. Do good for others. Do the best that you can. I finally fixed my brightness setting. It was freaking so dark. Anyways, I just booked my tickets to Oregon to spend time with my goddaughter. I'm so excited. And I'm dog sitting. I'm gonna journal. I'm going to get through my Bible study. We're currently going through Sermon on the Mount by Jen Wilkin. And then I'm going to finish up reading, hopefully this weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. MLK Day is on Monday. And I brought Kingdom of Ash, and I have less than 80 pages left until I'm officially done. And I'm just avoiding, and I need to not avoid. So there's that. So that is the update for me for this weekend. I had plans, but it snowed, and then I've had to push those plans, but that is a-okay. Just taking it easy today, which is really nice. Hello, good evening. I know I look crazy. I have a nasal breath patch on because my dental hygienist recommended it to me because I am a mouth breather, and it's actually helped. This one particularly, it's my first time buying these. This one doesn't always stay on throughout the night, so it's the first brand I bought. I bought the cheapest one just to try it out, and I think I'm gonna try to buy a better brand. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. I've been doing ClassPass this month for the month of January, and it goes up until the first 2 weeks of February, but I get it free. I get free credits because my friend posted a link on her Instagram story, and I decided to take my first cycle class, and I went to Ride Revolution in Platt Park. It was amazing. The only challenging part for me was the seat. I love cycling. I enjoy it. I feel like it's an exercise that I can excel at, but the seat is always where I struggle with. And specifically at Ride Revolution, that seat is hard and thin. And I think that's and I'm pretty sure that is the case at a lot of cycle studios. And so I signed up for another one at but despite that, I signed up for another cycle course or cycle class at the High Ride. Not the High Ride, at High Ride Cycle off University. And the class I'm going to is called the High Ride. The class that I went to today was called Ride and Unwind. So we had 35 minutes of like riding intensely, and then the last 10 minutes was just stretching, and it was wonderful. Really enjoyed it. I'm nervous because I'm going at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta wake up early for it, but fortunately I'm not too far. Where I'm dog sitting, they're pretty close to that area. So yeah, I'm excited, but also not looking forward to how my butt is feeling. Tonight I did stop and get some sexy pizza. I can show you a picture maybe. I like got root beer and a Hawaiian pizza from Sexy Pizza. And Sexy Pizza offers all of their pizzas with vegan cheese. So it's just like a $5, I think $6, it's like $5.95, I think, upcharge. But you can get any pizza like topping you want with vegan cheese, which is great. So I got myself a Hawaiian pizza, and yes, I'm someone who likes hot fruit on their pies. There's space for me here. There's room for me here. Anyways, I'm excited. I wish I could take you guys into the class with me, but like when I went to Ride Revolution, you could only take your water bottle and your key for your locker, and I'm assuming that's how it's going to be tomorrow. But I'm also not going to have time, but I think I really like cycling. But yeah, I'm like a converted person when it comes to cycling. The seat is a challenge, so I'm going to see if I can ask. I looked it up to see like what my options are, and they said online that you can try to ask for a more comfortable seat if possible. So that just means I just have to get to the place earlier and do that. So I'm sure I could have done that at Ride Revolution. It was my first class. I did not know. I wasn't thinking. But now I know for the future, because I really want to try going to more cycle classes, because I just really, really enjoyed it. But the hard thing is like a bunch of stationary bikes, no matter the brand, just have very uncomfortable seats. And I know that in order to make it better, you need padded like cycle shorts or whatever. I just started. I'm not going to invest in that when I just started. You know what I mean? I would invest in that after like going to it for a year. But anyways, I've talked to y'all enough. I will chat with y'all later. So y'all, I am staying at the Halcyon, I think is how you say it. Here's my room key card so you can like see for yourself. It's HALCYON. Apparently one of the top hotels, like highly rated. It's happy hour. They were like, you can have your choice of, wine or beer. And I was like, can I do like a sparkling moment? Because I'm more of a sweet drinker. But yeah, and there's a little shelf that I put my keys on and my drink. I have my water bottle. But anyways, this hotel is really nice. I am here because today the company that I work for is having our all hands today. So we had our all hands where we all get together and like see how the company's doing every quarter. I was in the building. It's a co-working space, but I had like meetings throughout, so I kind of just dipped in and out. But I had like 3 hours worth of meetings today, so was kind of like, I'm not really gonna join. But the company, we did this last year where we stayed at the Brown Palace, which was really cool, and now we're staying at the Halcyon. And I thought I'd do a room tour because this is exciting. I don't normally just book a hotel to stay for the night, but since it was paid for, might as well. But yeah, when you enter, like you have the door here, and then the little shelf. You have hooks, a little mirror moment, closet. I already put my stuff inside the closet. And then to the right, you have the bathroom. And y'all, this is my toothbrush, but y'all, this hotel is nice. And you have the shower. Whoa! Oh my gosh, waterfall. Not that I would do that, but wow. Don't know what, oh, that's a stool. Okay, nice. And then nice little robe moment. Wow, this is bougie. You can kind of see into the upper room. Over here, all this comes out. That's so cute. Love that. Oh, body cream, hand wash. Look at the way the tissue is done. Looks like a flower. Oh, they have everything. It's so nice. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can kind of see in here, just closet. I have my stuff in there. And then you have your little coffee tea bar, which, yep, a little cooler in there. And then just shelving in this area. But yeah, you can have a little coffee moment, tea moment. That's really cool. And then you have TV with some books, a little bench, and then this massive bed. Like, it's huge. That's a king size bed right there. Like, huge. Like the aquatic moment here. And then a nice little couch, which I'm wondering, because this has like a little latch. I don't really know how this works, but you can put stuff in there, I guess. Yeah. Wonder what this is. Just design. But yeah, I don't think I have a view. Just more rooms over there, which I'll keep this closed. Okay. But yeah, that is my hotel room. So, oh, I didn't even notice the stuff up here. Little bar moment. So you can get ice, make yourself some drinks. But I got my little champagne over there. But yeah, they even have like a little record player right here, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just read. I am currently listening to Onyx Storm, and I'm also reading Deep Discipleship. The difference between those books is alarming. But I'm pretty much 70% done with Onyx Storm. And once you get halfway through that book, it really picks up, and it's really good. I would say that's my favorite book so far of the series. The first one I didn't really like. The second one, the two main characters just argue the whole time, so I was kind of like, I'm over this. But this one, things are happening. Granted, the main characters, I'm just like, I don't think you'll like each other. I think you just lust after each other, which that's fine, but you don't really talk about each other's character. I mean, in the second half of the book, they're starting to talk about each other's character, mainly Violet, but still. Anyways, I'm gonna just read and most likely do some work first and then read, because it's like 4 o'clock right now, and a happy hour or a cocktails doesn't start till 6 p.m. for the party tonight, and then dinner's at 7. And I don't really drink, and I just got my drink. I'm not gonna drink any more than that, so I'm just gonna head down at like 6:45. But yeah, that is a tour, and I did it at a perfect time because the light is going. So talk to y'all later. Hello. It is March now. It's like the first day of March. This past week has been hard. Yeah, I had a really hard week this past week, and then also with work the past couple weeks, it's just been so intense. But last weekend, I went to Oregon. I visited my goddaughter, my best friend and her husband. It was a short trip, but I'm glad I got to see them and spend some time with them. And yeah, I did my taxes last night. Got those in. So that's done. This weekend is supposed to be really nice, so I'm actually gonna head to Honey Hill for a little bit. Possibly meet a friend there, have some lunch, read some books, and then come back here, edit videos, post them, and do some other things. But yeah, I just wanted to come in because I haven't checked in a while. So I might take you guys with me to Honey Hill because it's like really nice weather, and I feel like it'll be really nice to just be there for lunch, especially at the time that I'm going. But I need to take a shower because your girl is, yeah, your girl has been in bed majority of today. It's about to be noon, so I want to take a shower and clean up and then get ready and go to this coffee shop. I'll see you there. Yeah, so that's what I got up to at the beginning of the year. And I figured I would end the vlog here just because I'm sure that's a lot of information and a lot of like kind of just jagged clips. And then we'll start a new vlog in a sec here. But I'm getting back to vlogging more consistently, hopefully. Don't hold me to it, but I'm trying. I have more time now, especially after work, to like edit the videos, not just film them. And I feel like for the longest time I was editing videos, well, not editing videos, vlogging a lot of the videos, kept documenting, but I just did not have time to edit. And it's because I was studying so much last year for my PMP and then finally got certified, as you guys saw, which was really exciting. And then, yeah, all things kind of like, I got really busy at work, experienced burnout actually. I've been experiencing a lot of burnout last year and this year, but it's a lot better right now. So I was like, you know what, now that I have time and it's the summer, let's be a little bit more consistent. So that's what I'm doing. But I'll start vlogging probably later today in a new vlog. And I am actually gonna get ready for my day. So if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. So many of you come to my videos and are not subscribed. So please subscribe so this can get pushed out to more people, such as amazing people as yourself. And don't forget to stay kind, stay true, and stay laughing. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.